The stars are bright, we own the night. The stars are bright, we own. The stars are bright, we own the night. The stars are bright, we own. The stars.
My name is Cassandre Dunbar, and I am a mental health advocate.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, let us do our questions.
All right. So one at a time, or all three at once?
All three. But
Okay.
give me the first.
Okay. 1, 2,
Second.
and let me dig deep. 3.
Okay. Wonderful. And you can start, girl.
Okay. So what am I doing? Ooh, storytelling is everything. My main way of advocating for folks is via podcasting. I decided to start podcasting because I felt like everybody has a cell phone, right? So that is just an easy way to speak to a large group of people, and the people that I speak to are either experts, but more importantly, they have lived experience. So I feel like speaking about your own personal experience is going to be much more impactful for people who are facing what you have faced, but don't have the words to put to it, and maybe feel like they're just so alone and isolated, and now they hear your voice, hear your story, and I feel like that's just been really impactful. And for me, I specifically speak to Black women because in many of the diseases, unfortunately, like we are going to be later to be diagnosed for so many reasons, many of which are outside of our own like control and own doing.
Of course.
Yep. And then usually are going to be more severe. So I just wanted to shed a light on us and speak to the things that really impact us and speak our own language. And even though, Black people aren't a monolith, I think it is really important to see people who look like you and who may have been where you are.
Right.
So, yeah.
I love that.
That is a good question. I'm always thinking about what does success look like? Yeah.
I agree.
What does that feel like? So like outwardly, people think, especially like for what I do, like podcasting and social media. So like we think about like the vanity things. So like how many followers and how many downloads and brand partnerships and all those things are as defining measures of success. But for me, what I really find what really keeps me going is when I get like a DM or an email from somebody who's like, oh, this conversation with such and such really like helped me to speak up for myself or to see myself or to seek alternative ways of healing. Like for me, that has been how I've now defined success. So hearing from individual people, like putting faces to the listeners have helped me to redefine success, because sometimes I find that I get caught up in like the BS, like
It's
the things
true.
that really don't matter, and I fall into the trap of comparison. Well, dang, such and such has more followers, and
Exactly. It's difficult to try to sway.
Yep.
Or I should say, we tend to sway instead of keeping on course.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
we're paying attention to other things.
Right, the noise that really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yep. So yeah, my community just giving me feedback has been the real marker of success, and that's how I know, am I moving in the right direction or not? Are these conversations, are they impactful? Are they touching somebody? Do they mean something, or am I just talking just to talk?
I love that.
Ooh. I find that I am very vigilant when I'm navigating those spaces, especially too because I do have a medical background as well. So I have learned that I can speak both languages, and what's more important to me now is to give other people the tools to speak a language too. One thing that frustrates me is that when people are like in critical like condition, so like they are in a disease flare up, right? So maybe they're probably like weak at the time, physically fighting. It frustrates me that they now also have to that emotional piece of getting their voices heard. And sometimes it's overwhelming, it's scary. Yeah. So I think for me, the most important thing has been just to help people navigate the healthcare space. But the same thing that people that I've spoken to have like experienced, like not being heard. I've been in the same situation, right? That's a hard question. It's a hard question. It's a hard question.
It's deep.
Yes.
Because I think we all have our experiences. Some of them good stories, some of them not.
Yep.
Mostly not.
Not.
So
Yeah.
the conversation can be a little broad.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
some of the experiences are,
Yeah.
similar in that way.
Yep. And traumatizing.
It is.
Right?
It is.
That's the hard one. That one's just so layered.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what it is. It's just on my heart right now.
Oh, that's nice.
In my mind, I was like, you know what? I want to do a pretty sunset, and then this ain't it. Let's see if I can fill up the rest of the canvas, though.
And then we can go on to your masterpiece.
Ta-da!
Creates. We love it. Thank you.